Now let's add a new row on our table over here, and I'm going to write a name. So let's say TD is going to be something. All right, and let's say it only has one cell and not another cell. So I'm going to save, refresh, and you see this area is empty, and this looks odd, right? Now it may be okay for you to have it like that, and that's okay. But let's say if you want to span this particular cell to have the space for two columns, because this is a column. So let's see if you want to span it a little bit more wider. So there's a property over here that you can put to the TD. You can say call span, and you can say span to two columns. All right, refresh, and you see this particular item spans across two columns. Now let me give you one more example. So let's say we do not have this particular name cell. So I'm just simply going to remove this. Save, refresh, and this one is empty now, right? So let's say now in our case we want to span this Ali to the next row. Similarly, just like column span, I can come over here to the Ali cell over here and say row span. So span across two rows. I can say 2 over here, refresh, and you see this is spanning across two rows. So this is how you can make these complicated tables with the table element and TD and TRs and call spans and row spans. But one more thing that I want to share with you is that in the old days of the internet, all the website layouts, or most of the website layouts, were actually made with tables, right? Which is a very bad practice nowadays. But you can actually create an entire website layout with that before the flow technique and the display techniques were popular. But of course, do not do that. That's a bad practice. Now, with that said, you may be looking at these beautiful looking tables over here with multiple colors and these header backgrounds and stuff like that. This is simply the magic of CSS. So you simply, if you want to style the header over here, you can simply come over here and say TH should have, let's say, a background color of gray or blue. So background color, let's say, should be aqua. Save, refresh, and you see that's aqua. And let's say if you want some spacing around everything, you can simply come over here and say all the TDs and TH should have a padding of, let's say, 5 pixels. Save, refresh, and you see there's some spacing around. So that's how you actually make your rows and columns and your tables more beautiful. Talk to you in the next video.